Welcome to Dodgers Daily. Casey Porter here. So glad you decided to tune in. Fans, today we have a very, very, very special guest because it's one that I used to come to this very facility, Bricktown Ballpark in downtown Oklahoma City, and watch him hit while he's at TCU, just kick OSU's ass all over the place. Luken Baker is who we're talking to. Probably the most feared hitter in the Big 12 while he was there. So Luken, I see that smile. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks for having me.
So first of all, I got to take you back to your days at TCU. Coach Schlossnagle really had it going. I mean, you guys had just tremendous players. Several of them have been in this organization, Zach Plunkett and guys like that. So take us back to Coach Schlossnagle, your time at TCU and all that.
I love TCU.
Yeah.
Coach Schlossnagle was great. I think he was great for all of us. He really built a strong culture. He got guys to buy in. Schloss, sometimes it felt like he treated us better than his own kids. That was a joke I always used to say, but no, he did. I was very fortunate to have him as a manager, and his goal was to set us up for 40 years, not just the 40 we were there. So I'm really appreciative of him.
You mentioned manager. That's kind of a term you use in pro ball. Usually it's coach in college. So I say that to say Schloss treated things like you were professional in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah. We were supposed to be professional in everything we did, in the classroom and on the field. And there was a high standard that he held us to, and I think that prepared all of us for life beyond.
Yeah, so you got drafted out of high school at Oak Ridge, chose to turn that down, chose to go to TCU. Take us through why you chose that.
Well, so I had a big emphasis on school. Obviously, I love baseball. The dream and goal was to be a Major League Baseball player. But I came to the conclusion that if I'm good enough to be there, I'll be there anyways. And to be able to go to school and get closer to my degree and all, I had 2 season-ending injuries when I was at TCU. I tore up my arm my sophomore year and then broke my leg my junior year. And if you were to tell me that was going to happen before I went to school, I'd go back every single time.
Yeah.
So that's I'm really glad I made that decision.
So I got a little bit more history than most reporters as far as talking to Luken Baker, because I got to see the last time you ever got to pitch. Is that correct?
That's right.
In Stillwater, Oklahoma?
In Stillwater, yep.
Yeah.
That's not too fond of that field.
Yeah. Other than the fact that you hit like 800 at that place.
Yeah, that's the hit. Yeah, hitting was fine, but I was preoccupied with my pitching career coming to a close.
So really, I mean, I'm as serious as I can be. You were one of probably the most feared hitter while you're at TCU. I mean, the thing that you could do is you could really impact the ball, but you were a great hitter first. You hit the ball up the middle. You used a big part of the field. Talk about that balance.
Well, I mean, I grew up. The emphasis was line drives to right field.
Yeah.
I've always been.
Is that your timing now still?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been as big as I am, but I didn't really hit home runs or try to hit the ball over the fence. And truthfully, all through my high school career, I was known as a pitcher, and I tried to hit as long as I could. And one day, I just got strong enough where that swing turned into poolside in the air sometimes. And so I feel like the basis of my swing is line drives to right field, and then I'm strong enough to hit the ball really hard, and homers are happy accidents.
Yeah. Got to know about the College World Series experiences. That's really cool, isn't it?
It was incredible. I mean, the whole town shuts down for it. Unfortunately, we got bested twice. We lost to Coastal in that first year, and then Florida in the second year. But I mean, it's a one-of-a-kind experience. It's very fortunate to have been able to go do that and have some good memories from there.
Surprised at all like that Coach Sarlos is having such success at TCU?
No. Yeah. Coach Sarlos was great. He was one of the main reasons that I wanted to go to TCU.
He'll sit down and have dinner with you, talk for you however long, right?
Oh, he's the man. Yeah. He's great. We had Schlossnagle, Sarlos, and Mosiello. They're all one of a kind.
So TCU in college, you have the Cardinals as your first experience as a pro, now the Dodgers. I mean, blessed man, right?
Yeah.
Great organizations. Talk about that.
No kidding. Yeah, to be able to be with the Cardinals, the history organization, as long as I was, it was great. All the different kinds of people I got to be around, and a lot of guys come back to be a part of the Cardinal nation, I guess. But no, it was great being able to talk baseball and learn baseball from all the people there, and then to be able to come over to the Dodgers, I mean, I feel like this is a great place to be. You know, a lot of good resources. I'm feeling really good since I've been over here, so I feel very fortunate.
I won't ask you to compare the Cardinals and Dodgers because I have too much respect for the Cardinals because I have that much respect for the Dodgers organization. So we got to talk about the business side. You were DFA'd by the Cardinals. You came over to the Dodgers. Then you immediately got DFA'd here. So, yeah, it's all neat and great organizations, but there is a business side to this too, right?
Oh, yeah. You know, it's hearing that I was claimed by the Dodgers was it was a little bittersweet. You know, I've been with the Cardinals for a long time, and you know, I felt like this was a good new opportunity for me, and then getting DFA'd once I got over here, like you said, that's just the business.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. I've always lived under the impression if you hit, you won't sit. So
nice.
If you know, to get over here and you know, I struggled a little bit earlier this season. So to get over here and work with these guys on things that I'm improving, and so day to day, there's a lot of stuff that we're working on, and I'm feeling really good in the box right now. And my goal is to just come out and have a good at bat every time I go up. So I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of that right now.
Does changing words, does it kind of give you a little bit of extra energy, like just kind of a new scenery? Is that real? You know, you hear all the time, guys need new scenery. Is that real?
A little bit. I mean, this is the first time. It's still a little odd, and of course, right now we're playing the Memphis Redbirds.
Yeah, right.
It's first time since COVID happened.
Yeah.
So it's funny enough that I came over here the one time that they're coming over here to play, but. It's, you know, it's a little odd seeing all the guys that I've played the past few years with, but it's pretty neat.
Yeah, that Hammond's Field there in the AA Springfield, that's a pretty good hitter's park, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was had a good time there.
So, not for me because I got to see a lot of your at bats at TCU, too many of them against OSU, obviously. But for all the Dodgers fans that haven't seen a whole lot of Luken Baker, can you kind of describe yourself as a hitter and a player?
As a hitter, I mean, my goal is to get up there, get a good pitch to hit, and hit it hard, and trust the work that I do to where it impacts the baseball. The ultimate goal for me is to drive in runs.
Yeah.
So if there are people on base, my goal is to drive in runs. If there's no one on base, the goal is still to drive in runs. Yeah. That's who I know that what I do well is hit the ball hard and with the ability to hit it over the wall. So I understand that. That's my goal up there, and the best way to do it is to hit good pitches and take bad ones. So that's what I feel like I do well.
You've always even been a big guy. I've hit a lot of low liners that are hit just extremely hard. So I got to ask you, do you concentrate at all about like the launch angle the ball comes off your bat, or you just care about hitting it hard?
I just care about hitting it hard. I know that my natural swing, whenever I hit it right, the ball's going to go in the air anyways.
Okay, yeah.
You know, if I'm focusing, I don't think I've ever tried to hit a homer and actually hit one. So my goal is to make sure that I'm in the right position to take a good swing, and then do everything that I just said. Hit the ball hard, and whenever it's a good pitch, it should go over the wall.
So Luken Baker gets the call tomorrow to Los Angeles. You jump right in the middle of a pennant race. What things can you hang your hat on that you're doing well enough right now to be a consistent major leaguer? What things you need to work on the most?
Well, what I need to work on consistency. You know, making sure every day is the same as the next. Right, this year I haven't hit as many homers as I've wanted to, but I feel like I'm still driving the ball pretty well, especially since I've gotten here. But if I went up there right now, I would give good at bats. I'd get good pitches to hit, and I'd hit the ball hard. And I've been in plenty of different roles in the big leagues with St. Louis, and I understand. Like I know how to control myself. It's never.
Yeah.
I learned that if you try to do too much, you won't do anything at all. So just
absolutely.
to stay within myself and let things happen.
A couple of fun questions here that aren't on the question log. I think you can handle them though. One is you're pitching and you get a big out. Say that you have traffic jam all over you, and you get the big third out coming off the field. That adrenaline rush
The homer.
or hitting a big home? Okay,
The homer.
you know it's
Yeah, it's always the homer.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I got to know what is the hardest ball that you can remember that you ever hit, BP or in a game?
Ooh,
Do you know your highest exit velo?
I don't know. It's somewhere around 115.
Wow.
Nothing. I think I've only done it once, and it was a low line drive, like you said. But I don't know if I've ever hit the ball, you know, up there in the high 110s or 120s like some of those guys do, but yeah, probably around 115.
Nice. Luken Baker, this has been a wonderful honor. Thank you so much.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.